Aloha from Hawaii. This is part of a 12 Days of Empowerment for World Peace, this Christmas campaign that I'm putting out there. I started this campaign on my Facebook page, and I started a group called the Laws of Empowerment there because it's actually also promoting a new system called the Laws of Empowerment that is a video docu-series on how we develop, either positive or negative. And first of all, I just want to share with everyone out there, I know that this is a delicate time of year. I myself have had plenty of ups and downs in my life, and it's not always easy for me this time of year, depending on what's going on with relationships in particular. So this time of year can, if things are going well, it can be great. If they're not, it can be really tough for a lot of us. So, you know, today I just want to, if you haven't started thinking of New Year's resolutions, what kind of year 2018 may bring, it's a good time to start doing that now, to start planning. If you feel like your life has been out of control, focus on what you can do for yourself, what changes you can make. Write a list of strengths and weaknesses. You know, the Benjamin Franklin, the pros and cons, that's actually your positives and negatives, and take every aspect of your life, break it down step by step. So for balance, we have to include all the major aspects of our life, you know, at least the basics to begin with. So I'm planning some events in Oahu, which is like the gathering place island, early this next year, like from the 2nd to the 6th, that first week after New Year's. And I'm going to be doing an event series, lymphology events. It's what I'm really, where my strength is, power heal techniques. And so I'll be busy here. It's not, one second here. This is Hawaii, so it can start to rain at any time. It just started raining while I was in the middle of this. But yeah, it's not a bad time of year to book a ticket to Hawaii. If you're in a colder climate, most of you are in a colder climate than where it is here in Hawaii. It's like 70s still in the middle of winter, so not a bad place to go. And so keep an eye out. I'm also going to be posting an article, agreements for healthy, sustainable relationships, that somebody had I got it about 10 years ago from someone who is a professional relationships counselor, and they'd been using this for, well, now it's been over 25 years since they've been using this. Agreements for a healthy, sustainable relationship. I think a lot of us can use that right now. Some rules are, some basics, how to get things on track. I think a lot of us need that this time of year, you know, especially when things can be tougher. So I'm going to include a link for that as just a free link that you can download. If you look in the subject bar of this video, it'll be included there. I'll probably put it up on my the Laws of Empowerment. There is a membership area where you'll have access to more than what I'm giving in my free Facebook group. I'll have things, at least the Facebook group is a place where people can have a dialogue of discussion. There'll be more of that there on the Facebook group than there will be on anywhere else. My membership area doesn't even allow for that, for as far as the website membership area. But that's going to be on Facebook. I'll be, you know, here and there posting videos on YouTube and Facebook Live. So if you don't want to miss any, you want to be friending me on Facebook, as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel here. Another thing that I wanted to mention is the laws of empowerment. It's available from the price of a cheap lunch at Subway, like $5 to 200, whatever you want to. It's on basically a love offering basis. At the end of each episode, I'm asking people to go ahead and support it as much as they can, and if they haven't already. So if it's something that you need for free, I just want you to know it's not anything that I intend to turn anybody away from. If you're really interested and you feel like you deserve to have access for free, that you need it, all you have to do is private message me, and that's easier to do on Facebook. But send me a message. I'll be happy to send you a free username and password at least through January of 2018. And I may continue to do that like a month at a time for people who are needing to get access, or give them more of a permanent username and password to get into the actual membership area of the Laws of Empowerment. So, you know, all these world leaders, peace leaders, I haven't seen one, after studying the lives of all the greatest so-called peace leaders around the world, I haven't seen anyone with a really concise, well thought out plan for how we actually accomplish that, or how we develop like what the Laws of Empowerment is designed to do. And this isn't coming from ego. It's been the most humbling experience of my life. I've had a lot of humbling experiences in my life because of this, even. Some of them are more recent. So, yeah, this isn't coming from ego. Some of you may think that I don't have any shortage of ego, whatever. But I've had plenty, I just want you to know, I've had plenty of painful, a lot of pain. I've had plenty of experience with that in my life. One of the things that I eventually end up sharing is some stories that I never thought I'd ever share with anybody, some of my deepest secrets as far as those areas of my life. But I go ahead and share those in future episodes of the Laws of Empowerment. I've scripted over 20 hours worth of work, and I'm releasing the video series one at a time as fast as possible. So asking for support. I could definitely use that, especially after 2 years of a lot of downtime in developing the system. So think about what it is. Think about what that might have meant to me to be able to take that much time into the new system. Anyway, I got to sign off now, and check out the agreements for healthy, sustainable relationships. Here, broadcasting from Hawaii, there's something called a ho'oponopono. The I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you type thing. Very simple. There's a lot of simple elementary level programs like that. In fact, my father had a very similar language of friendship and peace that he developed that was part of his the mental emotional relationship side of his lymphology training. Anyway, that hopefully we can get into a lot more depth, though. That's things are meant to be simple, but you have to raise your level of intelligence to make them even more simple. So that is the bittersweet truth. So many people say, just give it to me in simplicity, and there's a statement, keep it simple, stupid. Well, that's if we want to keep you stupid. We can make it simple in the beginning with little statements that are way oversimplified. But if you really want to make it even more simple, you have to raise your level of intelligence. And you have to actually be willing to get out of your comfort zone to do that. The person who made the statement, no pain, no gain, he probably knew a lot about what he was talking about. And that's even a statement that I've fought personally inside of myself. I've fought with that, because why should we have to suffer more, right? We want to do everything we can to avoid the suffering, and that is what the Laws of Empowerment, again, a big reason why I put that together. I wouldn't be talking about some of the things that end up being talked about if I didn't really believe that we can make a huge difference in all of these areas. So